How good is Luka Doncic? A jaw-dropping average of 33.5 points, 10.9 assists, and 9.5 rebounds per game in his last 15 outings. The first player to have 6 consecutive 30-point triple-doubles in NBA history. Luka Doncic isn't just pulling the MVP, he is pulling Michael Jordan 2.0. But how good is he? Why hasn't he won an MVP? What's his impact on the Mavs? Stay tuned, because today's video is gonna throw you out of your seats. See, back in 2018 when Luka entered the league, he didn't just impress everyone, he went way beyond expectations. This is what the then Mavericks coach, Rick Carlisle, had to say about the young Slovenian. He's just too good. We got a guy we think is a franchise foundation piece. Rick was right. He was absolutely right. Luka was so phenomenal during his rookie campaign that the league couldn't help but hand him the Rookie of the Year award. And this was just the inception, because in his sophomore year, the young boy was even more formidable. Starting with 3 triple-doubles, he was right in the thick of the league's most valuable player conversation. In 18 games between October and November of 2019, the young Slovenian posted whopping averages of 30.8 points, 9.9 rebounds, and 9.6 assists per game. Oh god, I mean, Luka was so consistent that during that period, he played 20 consecutive games with at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And by the time the COVID lockdown began, Luka had already raked in a league-high 14 triple-doubles and snapped the Mavs' single-season record of 9 triple-doubles owned by Jason Kidd. Damn! By the end of the second year in the league, Luka was already making waves. The 21-year-old had won his first NBA All-Star nomination and ended 4th in the MVP race. Look at me, I'm 21 and all I do is eat, sleep, and repeat. Jeez. Anyhow, looking at Luka, the league was in awe. The general opinion was that they had found the new face of the NBA. In his 3rd season, Luka was once again in the MVP discussion and he finished 6th in the race. And mind me, Luka was just getting started. His talent was so off the charts, folks. So much so that the Dallas Mavericks didn't waste a second in offering him a mind-blowing $207 million rookie extension. Yep, you heard that right. 207 million smackaroos. And let me tell you, that contract is worth every single penny. Luka has been the superstar that was promised. For Dallas, he is like the second coming of Dirk Nowitzki, but maybe only better. In his 6 years at the NBA so far, he has made it to the NBA All-Star Game 5 times. He's been in the MVP contention every year, and he's been one of the best players in the league every season. But how good is this guy actually? 27th December 2022, 33 seconds on the clock. Mavericks were down by 9 points. A defeat was inevitable. It was at this point that the world saw Luka's masterclass. How do you do that? But wait, a 60-point triple-double that had the Knicks on their knees as the Mavs won 126-121. Goodness. Kevin Durant had this to say. That was a my career type performance from Luka tonight. Some video game See, you can't pinpoint one reason for Luka's dominance, but it's a combination of natural abilities and learned skills. Luka Doncic is what scouts would call an average athlete. No offense, but he doesn't jump very high or run incredibly fast. Some qualities that give a basketball player a natural advantage. However, Luka compensates for it with his immense basketball IQ and craftiness. He's so brilliantly smart, and when it comes to passing, man, you can't beat him at it. Outstanding. I mean, even the basketball gods would be confused. Are you kidding me? This reminds us of peak Larry Bird, but I wonder if even he was this good, cause oh boy, Luka knows how to freeze people with his handles and takes advantage of any mistakes committed by the defenses, and this often gets him compared with King James. And a misconception about Luka is that he's a better shooter than LeBron. Well, he isn't. Luka's not even an average free throw shooter and has only shot under 34% from the rainbow territory for his career. What he's able to do, though, is he's a master of off-balanced shots. It's routine for him to take step back 15 footers or post smaller players up with his frame and take fouls. Plus, you don't see him take risks like Steph Curry or Trae Young. And thank you very much, because this is the secret to his game's sheer beauty. He's just being intelligent. If you put Luka's tools together, you get a perennial MVP candidate at a ridiculously young age. I mean, he's been doing that ever since he was 21. Jeez, man. Anyhow, when you break down his three-point shooting, although it isn't as good as Steph Curry, his step-back jumper and ability to finish through contact, his mastery at drawing fouls, creating space for his shot, and scoring in a variety of ways have often drawn comparisons to prime James Harden. And God, prime James Harden was a work of art. To put into perspective how special Luka has been, not just this season, but throughout these first 6 seasons, he is the first player since LeBron James to record at least 10,000 points, 3,000 rebounds, and 3,000 assists before turning 25 years old. Jeez. Speaking of mammoth records, on January 27th, 2024, Bro went on to score 73 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain and David Thompson for the 4th most scored in a single game in NBA history. And if you're still not impressed, just hear these stats out. He finished the night with 25 of 33 shooting, 8 of 13 from three-point range, and 15 of 16 on free throws with 10 rebounds and 7 assists in 44 minutes played. That's 90% on free shooting. What is he? Anyways, Luka is averaging a career-high 34.4 points in the 2023-24 season, which also leads the league. He's doing it with incredible efficiency. He's shooting 49.4% from the field, which is just a hair shy of his career best, while shooting an even more impressive 38% from deep. The main knock on Luka's offensive game has been his lack of consistent three-point shooting. His true shooting percentage of 62.2% is the highest in his career. He has the 5th highest player efficiency rating in the league, and he also ranks in the top 5 of win shares. To put that into even further context, Doncic is one of just 3 players in NBA history to average at least 30 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds over a season, joining Russell Westbrook and Oscar Robertson. The season Westbrook did that, he won MVP. Someone give Luka his first MVP, come on! As for Dallas, he is their lifeline. He's to Dallas what Jordan was to the Bulls, what Curry is to the Warriors, and what Jokic is to the Nuggets. When Luka's on the floor, the Mavericks play like a 51-win team, and then when he sits, their expected win total drops to 32. For Dallas, the difference between having and not having Luka is a top 4 seed in the West and missing the playoffs entirely. I mean, to clear things up even more, before Luka's arrival to Dallas, the Mavericks hadn't made the playoffs in 2 seasons, and hadn't won a playoff series since their NBA Finals victory over the Miami Heat in 2011. But if Luka is to win his maiden MVP, he'll have to take Dallas to the absolute end, which is the championship finals. And as of now, he has been successful at that. But you never know what the future holds. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Dunk on that subscribe button. Peace.